Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is William Hindman, your host, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job, or, well, they just boot screw it up. Hey, guys, real quick, YouTube's at it again. Anybody that's doing a negative light on law enforcement, they're trying to shut down. They have me down to double digits again. You know, this is getting to be a joke. We're actually thinking about going over to another platform because this is just, it's ridiculous. You know, you can't go from 25,000 down to, a couple hundred a day. It's insane. So they're trying their very best. They've deleted comments on my page. They've taken notifications away from people that have called me directly and said, hey, how come you took my notification away? I didn't do it. YouTube did. And they say they're impartial. That's a joke. They're a joke. Hey, this comes to us from Lackluster. Do me a favor, go over to Lackluster, tell them I sent you guys over there. Hit their subscribe and their like and share. And give them a thumbs up, if you would, please. And with that being said, we were at 39.30, and we're now at 39.28. I lost 2 subscribers. I don't know how that happens, but hey, whatever. If you would, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it if you would. The subscription, if you would, please. Thumbs up. Like and share and a comment. Okay, let's get on with the video. This Broward County Sheriff's deputy at best should be put on a leash. I don't know what it is about these bald-headed clowns. You know, are they trying to become the Aryan Nation? Fourth Reich? What is it? Because skinheads, you guys have, reached your pinnacle. You've done a great job. I don't get it. If you want to be a loser, wow, you made it. Okay, so let's get on with the video. This is a young man sitting at a train crossing, waiting for a train to go by, and a deputy who had a white Tesla run away from him a week or so ago found this Tesla, and only being one white Tesla in the United States, it has to be this guy. So this deputy comes up behind him, turns on his lights, walks up, tries to get the kid out of the car, and all he's asking is, "What did I do? Why do I have to get out? For what? What are you doing?" And the cop aggressively rips him out of the car, punches him in the back of the head, and then puts on the report that he resisted arrest without violence. Okay, if it was without violence, why did you punch him? Because you're a little bitty faggot, boy in blue, and you have qualified immunity, so you think you can do whatever the hell you want to because you're a sovereign citizen. The laws don't go for you because you're a little scumbag in blue. Hey, that actually rhymes. I may have to use that more often. We're so sick and tired of your guys' crap. All you clowns should be on leashes. Every one of you. Because that's what you deserve. Guys, let's check this video out.
Have you previously requested any law enforcement officer allow you to speak to an attorney or lawyer?
You want my license?
Step out of the car.
What for?
I'd like an attorney. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And hey, would you be able?
Telling you to step out of the car, you're gonna be under arrest for resisting. I'm just asking, what for? Hey, I'm on the ground.
Yeah, I hit you in the head because I gave you lawful orders. You pulled away from me and actively resisted. Okay, well we'll have him check you out since your head hurts.
And he was on the ground, one hand handcuffed, and because he wouldn't put the other hand back there, you punched him in the head. But he was resisting because you gave him a lawful order. It's backed up by law. My law. I'm God. You're not. What a joke, man. And these guys get off on this. It wouldn't surprise me when they get back in the locker room if they're whacking off with their buddies. Look what I did. I'm all amped up now. You guys are losers. You have a 15 IQ brain, and you get off on this. You're losers, all of you.
Wait. Say that again.
Give me your other arm.
Okay.
Give me your other arm now.
Welcome back to the Lackluster Channel. In August 2023, a viewer named Kenan was driving through Broward County, Florida, when he stopped at a railroad crossing to wait for a passing train. Moments later, Deputy Kirk Blackson of the Broward County Sheriff's Office pulled up behind him and activated his emergency light.
See? Skinhead.
In the report filed after the encounter, Deputy Blackson wrote, "A few nights prior, I observed a white Tesla of the same model in the same area at the same time of night." He added that on that earlier night, the Tesla had allegedly fled, and he was unable to pursue. And now, with no lawful basis or observed wrongdoing, just a vague hunch based on a days-old memory, Deputy Blackson approached Kenan's vehicle.
Sorry? Don't throw in the trash. I need your license, sir. Okay. Turn the car off, please, and hand me the keys. Step out of the car. What's going on? Step out of the car, please. What's going on? It's a traffic stop. I'm telling you to step out of the car.
Do you want my license?
Step out of the car.
What for?
I'm telling you to step out of the car. You're going to be under arrest for resisting.
I'm just asking you what for.
Back 5, have my 94 step it up.
I'm just asking you what for.
Just west of Wawa on a white Tesla 8. I'm out of the car now.
I'm just asking you what for.
You're under arrest.
What's
Step out of the
for?
car.
What for?
Step out of the car.
What's
sir.
for?
You're under arrest.
What
Step out of the car.
for? What for? No, I'm
Get out.
literally just asking
Get
you
out of
what
the
for.
car.
Sir, okay,
out of the
okay.
car.
In 1977, Justices Thurgood Marshall and William Brennan wrote that the Supreme Court was giving too much discretion to police officers by allowing them to search detainees whenever they could invent any basis for concern. They believed that in doing so, officers would willfully violate the Fourth Amendment's protections against unreasonable searches and seizures.
Now, why would they think that? You mean these skin-headed, ball-headed pricks, they're going to abuse their authority? Why would you think that? That's why they belong on leashes.
Nearly 50 years later, the practice is so common, it may as well be policy. 1977 was the year Pennsylvania v. Mims was decided by a split court, establishing a bright-line rule that police officers can order a driver out of a vehicle during a lawful traffic stop without needing additional justification. The majority opinion believed that forcing drivers out of a vehicle was a violation of the Fourth Amendment, but declared it to be, quote, minimal, claiming it served an interest in officer safety.
Which is actually our officer cowardness. You know, don't let these clowns fool you. It's nothing about officer safety. It's about control. It's about how they're cowards, human cowards. And we can prove it by their actions of what they've done in the past. Going into a school shooting and not going after the shooters because they didn't have the right gear. And then arresting the parents of the children in the school for going after their children. Yeah, man, you guys did a good job that day.
Even when the traffic violation itself failed to suggest any danger to the officer. The ruling also expanded Terry v. Ohio, as it further allows officers to conduct a pat-down of the driver if they are believed to be armed. The dissenting justices expressed concerns about the potential for the ruling to be used to justify arbitrary stops and searches, and since the ruling, pretextual stops are more common than ever before. However, MIMS only applies if the stop is lawful to begin with, and that brings us back to Deputy Blackson. By his own admission, the only reason for initiating contact was that Kenan's white Tesla might have been the same one he saw several nights earlier. No plate match. No confirmed identity, just a hunch.
And you know, it's the only white Tesla in the United States. So it has to be the one.
which means this stop wasn't based on any verifiable suspicion, and very likely wasn't lawful at all. And unfortunately, it only goes downhill from here.
Okay, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Okay, I'm on the ground.
I gave you lawful orders to get out of the car. Do not follow those orders. You're under arrest.
You did not give me any lawful order. Look at this, guys. He gave me no lawful order.
No lawful order at all. I told you to step out of the car multiple times.
What for? What for? Exactly.
Because it's a traffic stop and I have every right to ask you out of the car. Give me your other arm. Okay. Do it now or I'm going to hurt you. Give me your other arm. Give me your...
Do you hear that? Give me your other arm or I'm going to hurt you. And that's not a veiled threat. These animals need to be on leashes.
Your other arm. Give me your other arm. Give me your other arm. Okay. Give me your other arm now.
Okay.
Fortunately, Kennan began recording again just prior to Officer Blackson punching him in the back of his head 3 times.
Wait. Say that again.
Give me your other arm.
Okay.
Give me your other arm now.
Okay.
Give me your other arm. Give me your other arm.
Wait. Say that again.
Give me your other arm.
Okay.
Give me your other arm now.
Okay, here you go.
And why isn't this animal in custody? This deputy? You don't think this is going to go to a lawsuit? Are you kidding me? And guess who's going to have to pay for it? We are. Because these clowns go, we have qualified immunity. We're above the law. You can't accuse us of breaking the law. We're law enforcement. We're above the law. And what's worse is these cops cannot understand why Americans are so pissed off at law enforcement. Oh, I don't know. Why? Because you guys can't keep your animals on a leash? Really?
Do you have your body cam on?
I have a white male with hand start code.
Do you have your body cam on?
Stand up.
Okay. Can I get a supervisor?
Yeah, he's on the way.
Okay.
Oscar? Yes.
I don't have anything on me.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
On 14 on and on.
Alright.
You have.
Yeah, I got stopped by the train, so.
Oh wait.
Sorry. Yeah, when I order you out of the car, you have to get out of the car. It's a traffic stop. I can do that.
I know.
Okay, so I
under
gave you
lawful order,
multiple
but-
orders to get out of the car. You refuse to do so.
I was
So
just
this is
asking what for. So sorry. Let me step on the phone.
What's for is I told you to do so, and I have every right to do so. You are under arrest.
All right. But what for is what I'm asking.
Resisting arrest.
But resisting arrest for what? I'm like the
When
least
I
resisting
give you an order and you don't do it, that's called resisting. You go to jail
I
for
don't know
that.
who you are. You just pulled up on me. You're saying, hey, get out. I don't know what for.
You don't know I'm a law enforcement officer with this car with blue
You
lights
didn't,
on?
you
and
didn't
this-
introduce yourself. You didn't say anything. All you were was a guy walking up to me. Hey, get out the car. Get out the car. This is Broward, bro. I've lived... officer, sorry. I lived... Wait, are you putting... I'm sorry. I don't know if you're calling me... That's what I was trying to do. I thought you were calling me.
Put your feet in.
Yes, sir.
When Deputy Blackson returns to his front seat, Kennan requests someone to look at his head.
Do you want an ambulance?
Delta 7 is requesting you to stay.
Do you want an ambulance? Yes. It's a yes or no question. Yeah, I hit you in the head because I gave you lawful orders, you pulled away from me and actively resisted. So I grabbed your arm, you pulled it away from me. That's called active resistance.
We didn't see that. Oh, but we're supposed to believe a lying piece of crap officer, not the video that we can actually see. Because he had his arm up above his head. Once again, cops need to be on leashes.
You didn't say anything.
I could be anybody with a police car with blue lights on it with big sheriff written across my chest, but...
And didn't we just hear about a gentleman who shot 4 people or 3 people that was in a costume like you're wearing with a car like yours? Didn't we just hear about that? But he wasn't a cop? Oh, but you're special because you're law enforcement. You're above the law, I forgot.
It's not bleeding.
Be in NTA, he's going.
Oh, he's going. He's going. Use of force.
I'm going to start a call.
Okay. Do you want an ambulance? Yes or no? I'll call an ambulance for you.
Send you guys have 14.
I did look at your head. Your head is okay. I have looked at your head, dude. I'll do the inventory. You alright, bro? Huh? You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fuck, dude. Scared the shit out of me.
No, it's just the train was so fucking loud, and then I didn't want him to fucking burn me, so I told him to get out, and he wouldn't get out. So I was like, all right, you're getting the fuck out. So I grabbed him, and he started. There was a little tussle there, but yeah.
After obtaining Kennan's wallet, he returns to his cruiser.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What? I'm right. I'm not. It's like literally baby soft spot or whatever that's called. You probably got a bruise, but I don't see anything on your head, dude.
My hair's blocking it. Like, can you pardon? Like, look at. Like, it seriously looks like that. I'm not trying to have ambulance or pay for anything. Like I'm just asking you, man.
I don't see anything, dude.
Okay.
You are under arrest for resisting without violence, and then also I'm gonna have a very strong guess of possession of cannabis, and whatever else those pills are, we gotta test them. But I have a feeling they're not Tylenol. I don't know.
You have a feeling they're not Tylenol. You had a feeling about the white Tesla. Why aren't you on a leash?
Would you? I mean, I can read you Miranda if you like, and then you can tell me all about what they are if you want to go that route. Are you willing to talk to me? Okay, well, yeah, I'll ask you. I'll ask you all about them, bro. I'll call you an ambulance for your head. How's that?
I'm not trying to pay for it.
Okay, well, we'll have them check you out since your head hurts. All right, Damien. Before I ask you any questions, I want to advise you of your rights under the law. Do you understand that I'm a police officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have the right to remain silent. That is, you do not need to talk to me or answer any questions if you do not want to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Should you talk to me, anything you say can and may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. You have the right to talk to an attorney or a lawyer before talking to me, and have an attorney or a lawyer here with you during questioning now or in the future. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you cannot afford to retain your own attorney or lawyer, and you want an attorney or lawyer, one will be appointed for you before we ask you any questions. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you decide to answer the questions now without an attorney or lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to an attorney or lawyer. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Knowing and understanding your rights as I've explained them to you, are you willing to answer my questions without an attorney or lawyer present?
Depending on the questions, but
Okay. Well, you can ask to stop at any time.
Okay.
But as of right now, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you previously requested any law enforcement officer allow you to speak to an attorney or lawyer?
I'd like an attorney present.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just test the stuff and charge you accordingly.
Okay. And hey, would you be able to?
After searching the vehicle, the deputies find several CBD products. Blackson obtains a test kit and tests one of the products, and after several minutes, he declares it a positive test.
So yes, you can see the liquid around the wax turned blue. That would be a positive hit.
The test used is a NIK quick test, made to rapidly identify narcotics in the field. Unused, the contents of the container are translucent and colorless. A positive test for THC will turn the test blue, and a negative test will turn red. Deputy Blackson shows the completed test to his body cam to document the results for court purposes for less than 5 seconds, during which a bright light obscures the view of the test for all but a few frames of footage. When a screenshot is taken of the test with the best view given by the deputy, the contents still appear clear, while Blackson declares that they have turned blue. Doing so allows him to charge Kennan with felony possession. For not exiting his vehicle, Kennan was also charged with resisting without violence, which begs the question as to why Deputy Blackson felt justified in punching him 3 times in the back of the head, when Kennan was clearly not fighting, or attempting to escape.
Give me your...
So why is this officer not on a leash like he belongs? I'm sure he goes back to the station house after his shift and sits there and whacks off with all his buddies going, oh, it was great, man. I got this guy out of his car and I got to beat on him. Pitiful. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. And that's what these bald-headed skin flicks do.
Other arm. Give me your other arm. Give me your other arm. Give me your other arm now.
He was denied medical assistance and booked into jail for the night as the deputies towed his car. The next morning, he was set free on a $0 bond. He sought medical treatment, but still suffers headaches from the roadside battery. The next several months were spent fighting for the body cam and proving that the THC found by the deputy was actually over-the-counter CBD and the unknown pills were vitamin C. In court, he also showed that he had been out of the state in the days prior to the incident, and that Deputy Blackson's hunch that Kennan's white Tesla was the same white Tesla from an earlier date was incorrect. Kennan is currently looking for a civil rights attorney to assist in filing a lawsuit for the unlawful stop, excessive force, and malicious prosecution. Let me know what you think of this encounter in the comments down below, and if you have a story you'd like to share, use my submission link in the description or pinned comment to send it.
Guys, you got to remember, I look at 1,000 videos, over 1,000 videos. I have 1,000, almost, I got 900 and some videos right now that I have put out myself. That means I've looked at probably 3,000 to 4,000 videos total. And you're going to sit there and tell me that this was justified? Not in the least. Absolutely not. You have an officer that's so far out of control, is why don't you have him on a leash where he belongs? But as far as that goes, why aren't all these cops on leashes? They need to be, because they're all out of control. You know, I wish I didn't have this job, but unfortunately I do, because cops cannot control themselves. You know, for them, this is a fun night out. I get to fuck somebody up. And then you get sued and go, I got qualified immunity. I'm above the law because I'm a sovereign citizen. No, you're not above the law. You have to follow the law just like the rest of us. Your boys in blue look the other way when you get in trouble. Oh, we didn't see nothing. Huh? What? What's that over there? Do what? What are you doing, Randy? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. It's pitiful. Fucking pitiful, guys. This is the way you act. And you're supposed to be public servants, upholding the law that you guys break almost daily. Incredible. Anyway, guys, remember, always record the police and your public officials because you can't trust them. Duh. And do something good for somebody. You never know when it'll come back and help you. Guys, have a good and safe one. We'll talk to you on the next one.